Okay, so at the end of this, I think we need to do some questions and little challenges and observations for now and for the forthcoming period. So we're going to, focus on a few things. So my first question to you, look at this in all honesty and consider it, write it down and pay attention. How do you take care of you? What are you currently doing that makes sure that you are balanced, you're getting everything, getting the stuff that you need so you can show up in the world without being depleted? So how are you taking care of you? Have you had your hair done lately? Have you been for a massage, done your nails? Just look at things that we can do. You can list the things that you think would be nurturing to you and then tick through them and see if there's any that you can incorporate in with, because you're conscious of it now. I need to look after me more. What can I make a priority? What out of those things do I need to look at? The next question is, how much sleep or rest are you getting? Are you doing what I did and when your child's asleep or when you need rest, thinking, but I ought to, and cramming in and getting stuff done, whether it's housework or personal challenges? Are you cramming when actually you feel like you could just do with something a little more relaxing at that point? And, we can look at how we can increase energy without taking too much time. There's different methods, relaxation methods or energy kind of work we can look at as well. And these are the kind of resources I'll be bringing in, so you can use them in your power tools. I need a power boost, and get one of these things out so you can still effectively use any available time. In the first week of the course, we've been doing a journal and observing. So now go back and reread your journal and look at where you may have compromised yourself, where this is where the frustrations come in, where you'd set yourself to do something, but something else had come up and you had rolled over, or, let's just have a little look at that and see if there's different ways we could have handled that, if there's different ways we can approach it, of there's things that we can do to offset some of these patterns of disappointment. Everybody's experiences will be different, so it's just sitting with it and understand it. And, if you're kind of stuck, feeding it in here and feeding it into the group and looking for outside suggestions, if you're stuck in a rut and a pattern where you can't see your way out of it, then that's what we're here for, is to pool our resources and our ideas and support. This is a support network for you outside of your usual, so use it. And that's an interesting thing. See if you can come up with a little list of people or resources you can call on to get support. I know sometimes I used to resist because of emotional blackmail situations where I'd ask somebody for support and then they'd maybe want to reciprocate at my expense, so it would be inconvenient to me and they wouldn't take no for an answer. They'd bring up the fact that they'd help me at a certain time, so I would just end up not asking because I felt like it got into a control. There was not the respect of the boundaries there. So, it's how do we get that support without getting into that kind of scenario as well. So, okay. And also look at times where you second guess a negative, you don't do something because you think you won't be able to do it, because you think you won't be well enough, you won't have enough energy, that your work will take you away. Just to have a look at things where you think, I would like to do, but, and start analysing those and see if your life depended on achieving that thing or doing that thing that you've set. What pathways might you take? What creative solutions might you come up with? And, it's about reprogramming the brain to think differently, to think for success, basically. So there's some challenges, and they're things to work on, or you can throw them into the group. You can, if you've got any immediate observations, you can throw them in now, and we can have a chat about it now. But there are some more challenges for the forthcoming period. So, yeah. good luck with that, ladies. Good luck. And it's more than, it's not exactly, look, this is about us observing and rewriting and rewiring. So yeah, good stuff.